Where things really got interesting for me, or where chaos kind of started to reign in my life, was I think mid-20s. I started to really struggle in community contexts with, at the time, I didn't really know what it was. My partner and I would be out for dinner and I would get a feeling of just needing to leave, and we would have to exit. I couldn't be a passenger in a vehicle. I had to be driving, and if I was a passenger, I would get scared. I spent most of my late 20s trying to manage that and feeling really isolated and weird about it. I started to feel like a bit of a broken individual, and didn't really have places to talk about it. My partner got pregnant, and it was not, I just was scared. I had this pit in my stomach that I just made the worst decision of my life. You're watching your partner who just went through a very traumatic labor suffer, and be the primary caregiver for this baby, and also having to take care of me. I remember one night, it was probably like 1 a.m, not sleeping, probably been 3 or 4 days that I hadn't eaten or slept. And I just left and went to the emergency room and just checked myself into the hospital. And they told me there that I was having a nervous breakdown of sorts. I remember Andrea texting me and saying, "Where are you?" I had never really considered that I just left my partner and newborn baby at home and didn't tell them where I was going. And so the response was, "You need to see somebody." Gained access to my employer's EAP program, found a therapist, and started a therapeutic journey. At the time, felt really emasculating. At that time, I had instant feelings of like I failed as a professional, as a dad, as a man, and just because I couldn't be this dad that I was told I was going to naturally be. Most of my peers at that time, looking back, when I was going through my stuff, many of my peers were going through similar journeys. No one was talking about it. And I think finding a space where you could explore, that you're not alone, that you're not isolated, that the feelings that I was having, others are having, and maybe a space where I could talk about that stuff might have made a difference. It might have helped me to do it before I had to check myself in the hospital. Maybe that would have helped me believe that there was more, and that there was a different avenue.